Hello, beautiful souls. Today I was called by Spirit to do a 5D oracle reading. And for those of you that are new here, hello, my name is Bree. I'm on the other side of the camera today so that I can allow the beautiful works and divine information and medicine poured out by Rebecca Campbell, Katie, Louise, and Danielle, Noel. Today, we're going to be working with the Rose Oracle and the Work Your Light Oracle. So I was prompted to bring through 5 crystals and then told to, and by told, I mean my spirit guides came in my consciousness and they were like, this needs to get done, do this now. And I was like, okay, is it going to serve the highest good? They say yes, and I say yes, and so here we are. So I'm getting from the Work Your Light Oracle. The card decks are singing to me right now. But I'm reading the 7th card. A little tidbit for those of you that have never experienced an oracle reading from me. The way that my gift kind of works with this most often is that I get I'm given through my clairvoyance an image of a number, and then I know that's the number of card to pull. So I'm getting 7. So our first card today, answer the call. I'm just going to go ahead and prop it up for us so you can get a little reading from this one. I'm sure it's going to be backwards actually no, it won't be backwards this time. Okay. So answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So when it comes to tuning into 5D frequency, 5D earth, it feels, let me get a little flicker of the lights. It feels that Spirit is coming through to say that the first and most foundational way that we do this is by answering the call of our soul and following that subtle but so right nudging from within, deep within the heart. Okay. All right. So getting card 3 over here now. Break the chain. I hear my daughter in the background. She is playing a kitty game. She loves her kitties. All right, so break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. And immediately upon seeing this card, I'm being brought to times, experiences that my soul has had on this planet very early on. When some of you may remember Lemuria, Mu, it was a very beautiful heaven-like planet here on Earth. And so Break the Train is coming through because what many of you are going to be doing when you answer the call is you're breaking the chain. You're likely going to be maybe the first in your family line that, you know, does something outside of the expected, I'll say. You may be standing in your strength and speaking up for what you will not tolerate. Maybe this has to do with judgments coming from your family, and it's something that you've evolved beyond. This is very prominent for 5D. Okay, now I'm getting 3 again. So Spirit, let's just see some clarity here. The return in reverse. Okay. So for the sake of getting the medicine of the card, I'm going to flip it this way. All right, so a new story, you decide, alignment, it's coming together. So I'm really being brought to the lineage of the rose here. I'm seeing that many of you need this reminder that pleasure, that enjoying yourself, that living a soft life, a comfortable life, it is truly returning to who we are. We are abundant in our soul essence at our core. And so whenever we come into alignment, remember it's a return. Remember that whatever story that your mind might be telling, you have the ability to change that story. Always. You can always return to your alignment. Always. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right, so getting 6 over here. How is everyone doing? How are you feeling? I know we're not live. Soon. 2. All right. So we're just going to another reverse card. Just something to note whenever you're doing a reading for yourself. All right, so the Great Gathering, it's all coming together, intuitive hits and soul tribe. So this is an image that I've been receiving for at least 3 years now, where as light workers, as intuitives, as creatives, as mystics, as spiritual beings, as there's so many different ways that we could explain this, but we really are, all these bulbs of light are turning on again on the planet. These I call them sleeper cell starseeds, because there's millions upon millions by the minute, by the day, waking up to the fact that they're not just of Earth, that it isn't just this, that there's more, that we're multidimensional, that our consciousness can go anywhere we would like it to. So this card's really coming up to remind us that a big part of 5D is community. A big part of 5D is realizing we all have something to bring. What can we all bring to the table? This is something that many of us are waking up to, and it's a little uncomfortable. I will speak personally to this, that I don't technically in my mind feel equipped or able to lead groups and to manage all the components of having a business and doing service work. And yet I show up every day and I do it, and there's people coming in and they're helping me to understand deeper, and they're helping me to understand where I need to look that I've been avoiding looking, maybe resisting looking to. So be very aware and pay attention to those people that may show up in your life and they just feel like home. And it's a relationship where it doesn't require work, and you don't need to convince anyone, and you don't need to, put on a facade, put on a mask. Those are your people, and they're gathering right now. Okay, we have one more card. La-di-di-di-di. 8 from the Rose Oracle. 1, 2, 3. Aha. Plant yourself here. Just going to go ahead and give you a better view of the ones we've gotten so far too, so you can keep those in mind as we go through this last message. Okay. Okay, so plant yourself here. Integration. Big, big, big important word in this session. Embodiment and grounded action. So it feels that we're getting this consistent reminder to ground as often as we can. This is applicable when we're going through the darkness, the shadow, the denser emotions. This is also true when we are reaching new levels of consciousness and we're taking in high frequency light codes that may be new feeling to us. So let's just get a quick little scan of our messaging here. We're being reminded to every single day tune into our heart. What is my highest excitement? What does my soul want to express through me today? Okay, and then we're breaking the chain when necessary at 11:11 that came through. And we're remembering that just because what we're doing is new and unexpected and unknown and hasn't been done before and hasn't been seen before, we're here to build something new. We're here to call in something new that's never been in existence before. And we're returning to the remembrance that we are divine, we are abundant, we are love. That's not something we have to reach for. That's what we actually are. I think I needed to hear that. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together, intuitive hits, soul tribe. So again, remember, pay attention to those people who are like feeling so good and like they feel like, the world doesn't suck. Yeah, those are people. And plant yourself here. Just don't forget to ground. Get those bare feet on the grass, salt baths, tap on your body. This is another thing that came through the other day when I was showering. And I'll just share really quick before we close this out. Oh, it feels really better. It feels much better for me on this side of the camera, by the way. Okay, so I got this visual that there's a lot of people struggling right now with their body, with health concerns, with their bodies sort of responding to these light codes in a way that's very uncomfortable. And for those of you that may resonate with any bit of that, and you are struggling with your movement practice, so exercise isn't something that's, it's just, you can't figure it out, or maybe it's just not possible for you physically. Tapping your body. So tapping your entire body, just take your urge, or you just can smooth your hands down the front and up the back of your body. You can do just gentle tapping on your body. Just notice the sensation, follow the energetic field, the meridians. Are there nadis standing out? Those can be very much entertained and brought back into the wholeness of flow with a few simple, gentle taps of your hand. So just don't forget the importance of your body. Pay attention to it, because when we're in the consciousness and we're getting used to these states of consciousness, coming back into the body is so important. And we need to tend to the body as it is having cellular renewal, as it is cleansing, purifying, detoxifying. And yeah, I hope that you all enjoyed this today. Let me know if you did, because I am going to have a lot more time here soon. And I'm really just going to, my goal is to make awakening for us feel just wonderful as it can be. This isn't running away from any of the emotions. We're feeling them, we're moving through them, and we're supporting each other through it. It's all coming back into the wholeness. So I love you all. Please do give this page a subscribe, a like, a comment. That's what keeps me here and able to have fun with all of you. So hope to see you soon. Namaste.